Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's On at DisneyPlus.com. It's Thursday, it's time to jump into some of today's big Disney Plus news. So let's start off with the Kardashians. So as it being a Thursday, we have got a brand new episode on Disney Plus around the world, and in the United States you'll find it on Hulu, and in Latin America on Star Plus. So I'll be watching that episode a little bit later on with my wife. Now, more importantly, this series has been a huge success for Disney. It's already been announced that this is the most watched series premiere on Hulu in the United States and on Disney Plus and Star Plus globally. Chris took to social media about the news, saying thank you to our Disney and Hulu family and the amazing teams who we work with day in and day out to make all of this happen. We love you more than we can express. So this really does show just how popular the Kardashian series are. Now, going by the reaction that I see on social media in the comment section, you'd think no one was interested in the show. But this proves that so many more people are watching it than maybe want to actually realise. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was quite an interesting series, and I'm definitely going to be checking it out. But also, this series has been running for nearly 15 years on E! Network as the Keeping Up with the Kardashians series, and now it's moved over to Hulu. Had a little bit of a rename, the Kardashians, not much of a change, but I know. And there's going to be at least 4 seasons of 10 episodes, so it's going to be coming around for a while. But this really does show just how many people are watching it. A little bit funny in terms of the wording. They're saying it's the most watched series premiere on Disney Plus globally. Now, does that include the Marvel and the Star Wars stuff? Or is it just the Star Originals? Variety seemed to say that it was the Star Original, which I wouldn't disagree with that. But if it's the biggest Disney Plus one globally, that's a big thing, especially like with like Marvel and Star Wars. But I could also believe it because this really pulls into a different audience and to a lot of people that are going to watch it. So big news for the Kardashians, and obviously, yeah, we got a new episode today internationally, and it just shows you just how many people are watching it for it to hit those numbers and why Disney have spent so much money on this show. But nevertheless, let me know what you think of the Kardashian series on at Disney Plus and on Hulu in the US. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And on that note, guys, let's move on. Sony Pictures has announced some changes to its release schedule for a number of its Marvel films, including Into the Spider-Verse sequels, including Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which was originally going to be coming out this October, and has now been pushed back to June the 2nd, 2023. While the second film will now be released in cinemas first on March the 29th, 2024. And it's also been confirmed that the live action film Madam Web will be hitting cinemas on the 7th of July, 2023. So I'm bringing this up for a couple of reasons. First off, while they might not necessarily be coming to Disney Plus around the world, in the United States, these are going to be part of the Sony deal, which means that Disney get access to this for the pay 2 window. So what that means is after they've hit cinemas, they then sort of stay around there for a couple of months. Then they go over to Netflix for 18 months. Before then, they can be moved onto either Disney Plus, Hulu, and onto Disney's channel. So it's a few years away yet, but it's important to note that these films are kind of part of Disney Plus going to be in the future in the US, and also with them being Marvel, they're owned by Disney. It's just so complicated, but nevertheless, yeah, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for the Into the Spider-Verse sequel, but let me know what you think of all this in the comments below. Finally, if you're a Fortnite player, good news if you're a Marvel Moon Knight fan, because you can now play as Moon Knight in the game. You can jump in there and you can buy a special bundle pack which includes Moon Knight, but you can also change his look to Mr. Knight, which I thought was really good. The fact that you pretty much are getting 2 costumes there for the price of 1. You also get a cape in there as well. You can also buy some extra like moon dagger things you can use then as a pickaxe stuff. So the main costume is 1,500 V-Bucks. So I'll be honest, I did jump into Fortnite this morning and buy them. I've got way too many costumes in Fortnite considering how much I play it. But when my kids' friends come over, they always seem to like playing as all these different characters. But nevertheless, so if you're a fan of Fortnite, go check that one out. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com, and I shall see you guys soon. Laters. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe. Also, a huge thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon and also on our YouTube channel memberships. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.